just because I wanted to share something with you guys. It was somebody sent it to me, I think. They were like, oh, don't waste your time talking to this person. And then I immediately, like, started watching their shit. And I'm like, oh, no. I have to watch it now. You can't just tell me not to do that thing. And then I'm immediately going to go and do that thing. This is Full Metal Legend 108. This is from April 6th. To the anime war between Vic Mignogna fans and Monica Rial fans. Listen up.
Hey everybody, this is Full Metal Legend 108, both on Twitter and TikTok. Okay, here's the thing, both sides. I stand with Vic and kick Vic. It's time to grow the fuck up. I'm sorry, this is getting out of hand and I am fed up with it.
Now, April 6th is when it's getting out of hand. I don't know what happened to make it be out of hand, but apparently now is where we draw the line. I want you guys to pay attention to the tonal shift between when he's talking about whom, right? Just pay attention to the tonal shift. You're gonna love it.
I'm on the fence on both sides. I am flat out done with both ends.
He is not on the fence.
Grow the fuck up. Monica Rial and Vic Mignogna have both asked both of them, knock it off. Please drop it all. And honestly, here's my personal opinion, okay? I've been where Vic is. I was pushed for something I did not do. And unlike Vic, however, that person got caught. They've served time, the end. Now, yes, I stand with Vic. I understand why you guys are mad. But pushing the other side is not going to do anything. It's not going to get the jury to relapse the case. They're not going to reopen it. They're not going to say we made a mistake because the people are pushing it. Enough is enough. And kick Vic, same thing with you guys. Seriously, knock it off. Monica won. Get over it. We get it. Let Vic live his life. He does not need Funimation. He does not need any of his supposed friends that he had. He has a new studio. He's going to live his life. All of you complaining about him going to these conventions, having to whine and bitch, enough is enough. Let the man live his life. Let him enjoy it. Let him meet his fans. We don't do that to you guys in Monica.
We don't do that to you guys. He is not neutral. He is not on the fence. Like, grow the fuck up. Like, his tone, like he's like trying to, like, I'm the big man telling you what to do, is meanwhile, like, right? It's, you guys catching this? We don't do that to you. What reason is there to what valid reason do you have to try to get Monica removed from conventions? Right? She hasn't done anything to anybody. Yes, if he was actually neutral, he would have said they. Correct, not we. He is very clearly staunchly on one side and has been. I don't know why these people these fans of Vic Mignogna seem to want to pretend that they're not fans of Vic Mignogna. This neutral LARP, it's bizarre. I think it's because it's not only projection, right? This guy is clearly projecting his experience of being falsely accused, because I'm going to take him at his word for it, because I don't really care. He's taking his experience and projecting it onto Vic Mignogna, right? And whatever Vic Mignogna is going through, right? So that's projection number one. The second projection is that he thinks that people will dismiss what he says because he's a fan of Vic Mignogna. And the reason he thinks that is because that's what he does to other people, right? There's been a couple of times where I've seen comments so far in the Vic Mignogna stuff where it's been like, you're just a hater. You just don't like Vic Mignogna. You just want this, you just want that. And it's like, no, I'm just presenting you the information in my opinion. I don't care. I'm not gonna do anything besides what I'm doing right now. I'm not going to go beyond this, right? And yeah, the slip of the tongue of saying, we don't do that. His fans don't do that. We don't do that.
You let Monica go to her conventions, that's fine. Let Vic go to his conventions and meet his fans.
We are such good people. We let Monica go to conventions. No, you don't. She goes to conventions and the conventions want her to be there. You have nothing to do with it. Just like the Kick Vic people have very little to do about whether or not Vic goes to a convention. The reason Vic doesn't get to go to conventions is because nobody fucking wants him there, including the fucking convention. Stop being weirdos and calling middle schools. What the fuck? 2 I Stand With Vic people have said that they've called that middle school. I have seen nobody who's a Kick Vic person who has said they've called a middle school. You don't have any idea how difficult it is to quote-unquote call a convention? You don't just get to call a convention. They don't have like a fucking number that you can just boop, 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 yeah. Comic-Con? No, it's not that simple because they need to suss out things like this.
There are so many good people. The charity event, that one school that Vic was going to, along with Chuck Huber. Yeah, a friend of mine who actually lives down there. Their daughter is a big fan of Full Metal Alchemist and was really looking forward to meeting Vic. She was excited. She had a little Edward Funko Pop she wanted to show him get signed. Thanks you guys, it's not happening, okay? This kid spent 4 hours crying. You want to ruin a man's life? Well,
how many hours crying do you think that kid would have had if Vic was inappropriate with her?
Congratulations, you made a little kid cry. Good on you. And don't give me any bull crap of, oh, but he's a pedophile. He would have touched your... No, there is no proof. He is not on a child sex offenders list. Grow up.
You have to get convicted for that to end up on a list. He's admitted to touching and hugging fans and has tried to justify it multiple times. So, like I said, if this thing happened, how many hours would she cry?
Both sides, grow the fuck up. Drop it. Let the 2 voice actors live their lives. Look, both fans I can understand. That's how I am. I see both arguments. I try not to pick a side. I understand what both ends are going to.
You fail.
But enough is enough. Kick Vic, if you guys keep this up, there will be legal action. There are rumors about that. I can't specify, but what you guys are doing is harassment.
Oh no, more threats. I can't specify about what I'm threatening, but I'm definitely threatening. There's gonna be these bad things.
Enough is enough. Stand with this. Same thing with you guys. I get it. You guys are passionate about Vic. I understand. I met the guy.
He's so empathetic.
I met him in Vegas back in 2022. Nice guy. Great guy. I got to meet him. Took a few pictures. Got him to sell my Broly Funko Pop. That is my prized possession.
Your prized possession?
That is my prized possession.
That
is my prized possession.
Broly Funko Pop with Vic Mignogna's signature on it.
That is my prized possession.
But you are not picking sides.
That is my prized possession. I don't believe what happened. People can say all they want. Something in my mind does not set right, but I'm not gonna...
That's picking a side. You've made a decision about the events. That's picking a side. I'm not saying it's not a reasonable thing. I mean, I think it's unreasonable. I think it's quite obvious that there are certain things that Vic himself has admitted he has done and talked about that he did. So, there's that. Besides that, what are you talking about? That is picking a side. Just because you've picked a side doesn't mean you're not, neutral on the matter, or at least doesn't mean that you haven't been objective or neutral in your approach to picking your side, right? This guy's just pretending to be neutral.
Whine and bitch about it. Poking at both ends is not going to do anything. Grow up, drop it all. Let's just move on. I've had so many people tell me they don't want to get into anime because of this argument.
Why? You can get into anime, and anime has nothing to do with, like, the tiff
That's
between
not right.
voice actors. Or,
Anime
like,
is something that
idiots on Twitter. That, to me, tells me that this is the only thing about anime you're actually showing them, and this is the only experience that they're getting. And that's a bias problem. That's a terminally online problem. Maybe just watch anime.
that should bring people together, not separate everybody, just because of a stupid feud that nobody in this thing has any connection to.
Me Too is a lot of connection. Your projection is a lot of connection, so people clearly have emotional attachment to these things. Munchkin had a lot of emotional attachment to this situation, particularly with his fucking dead brother that he can't not bring up. So wrong. But yeah, no, anime should bring people together and not start feuds. Has this guy never fucking seen any of, like, the toxic fandoms that exist out there? Or, like, the waifu wars, or the fights that go on forever about, like, continuity, or, like, best girl? Like, what are you talking about? Anime fans have been arguing since anime's conception. My goodness. No! not even close, baby!
You guys can do whatever you want. Don't spend your time behind a computer arguing about who's right, who did what. Go live life. Go fuck someone. Do something with your lives. I know that sounds harsh, but I'm trying to joke.
He sounds pretty upset for somebody trying to make a joke. You know you can have sex and still, like, argue with people on the internet at the same time. And actually at the same time. Just try it. It's fun.
Look, life is short. Make something of yourselves. Don't spend your time whining and bitching because your favorite actor got screwed over.
What is it that you're doing?
He has a new life. He has a new anime studio. Let him do his own damn thing. Let him enjoy life. Let him do his own thing. Monica, sit with her. She's running Funimation now. Okay, big whoop. I might not like the person, but I enjoy the characters that she has played. Mary Jane and Fairy Tail, awesome. Froppy from My Hero Academia, amazing character. Vic Mignogna, same thing. Broly, Edward Elric, that's where I got my name. Full Metal Legend, no-brainer. He got
The legendary Saiyan Broly and Full Metal for Full Metal Alchemist. Have you guys ever watched Full Metal Panic? I definitely recommend watching Full Metal Panic if you enjoy, like, a little bit of comedy, a little bit of political intrigue, a little bit of mech. Vic Mignogna is in Full Metal Panic, by the way. He's the blonde guy who's, like, really weird with women and inappropriate. He's Tamaki in Uran High School Host Club, the blonde guy who's kind of weird and awkward with women. Well, in Full Metal Alchemist, he's the blonde kid who has power issues and is awkward with women. Well, Broly, is a guy with power problems. Huh. Weird. Anyway.
Akimata Rame, great character. Asked him his opinion on Mr. Baldi. He said he loved playing Mr. Baldi. Look, I get where everyone's coming from, but pushing the buttons on both sides is not going to do anything. It is making things worse, people are getting miserable, and it is tearing other communities apart in this case.
You're tearing me apart, Lisa!
Mars Girl, shout out to you in particular. We know damn well that you and many others have been calling about Vic and his conventions that he's been invited to. Get him uninvited.
Prove it.
Knock it the fuck off. Let the man live his life. You're not Monica's KGB freaking secret police. You're not her freaking SS squad. Drop it. Everything you guys do gets traced to Monica. And I know, you're going to argue, no, it's not. Everything you guys do is going back to Monica, making her look bad.
Prove it.
Enough is enough. And iswv, same thing. You guys pushing buttons, trying to do all that stuff, I get it. You're mad, but that's not anything that's going to work.
Remember when I mentioned his tonal shift? Knock it off, don't be like this is bad. And listen, I stand with Vic people. I understand, I get where you're coming from, but it's just not that tonal shift is so telling. And it's so blatant.
So please, I am begging you for the hell of it all, both sides, grow up, get behind the couch, go lose your virginity, go get an actual job. If you make money on YouTube or
Behind
Twitter
the
and
couch?
all stuff, then fine, go for it. Money on TikTok, making videos, that's fine. Do fun stuff. There's too much negative in the world. In my opinion, there's too much negative, okay? And the negative just leads to more toxicity, it leads to more problems. Just drop it. Let people live their damn lives. I am begging you all, from the bottom of my heart, from a diehard anime fan to a diehard somebody who also, mind you all, many of us are probably bullied for getting into anime. When I was in high school, they didn't have an anime club. I got fucking picked on. I was the Pokemoron growing up. I was a Yu-Gi-Oh dork. I'm sure
Pokemoron is pretty good. I like that. Somebody needs to make that YouTube channel like yesterday.
many of us have had problems. We all shouldn't be arguing like this. Enough is enough. It is time to grow up. Please, I am begging you all. Take this into consideration. Drop it all. I stand with Vic. Please quit stirring the pot. And kick Vic, all you people, leave Vic Mignogna alone. I am begging you all on this. Thank you.
Hello? It's me, I'm the problem, it's me. Yo, he's gonna, yell at me and stuff to keep doing the thing I'm doing, I guess. I don't know. He needs a white sheet and mascara running. Leave Vic alone! Ah! Don't talk about the things that he does in public. Wah! No, anything but that.
I took a few pictures. Got him some my Broly Funko Pop. That is my prized possession.